Well, I'm here at the Black Box stand here at BVE 2016. This is the third of 3 videos that we've done here, so make sure you check out video 1 and 2. I've got Mark Hempel with me again. Hi, Mark. Now, Mark, we're going to look at the Agility IP system. Tell us a bit about that.
Well, the Agility system is based upon transmitter and receiver technology, so we have basically a transmitter and a receive device that make a connection between the two of them. The charm of the product is that it's using IP protocol between the two. Well, if you're running just a point-to-point link, you don't even recognize that it's an IP protocol because it's so fast. But the charm is to use it in a multiple network layout with multiple inputs and multiple outputs. Then you add a management server in order to act as a connection broker and an authentication office. And you can basically build up any kind of scalable size matrix in order to have collaboration within master control rooms, studio control rooms, or whatever kind of control room layout you'd like.
So before we look at the user interface, let's look at the hardware itself. That's down here. Explain what we have here.
So what we have here is a kind of a setup with 3 inputs and 1 output. Of course, we could have more outputs. Each unit looks from the front almost identical. So we have 2 link interfaces in order to aggregate the bandwidth, so we can even double the bandwidth or run them as a teamed network interface for redundancy. And one of the interfaces is based upon an SFP cage, so we can populate it either with a copper or with a fiber optic interface, while the primary interface is copper. Then we're taking the signals and feeding them into a standard gigabit Ethernet switch, and underneath the switch we do have a 1U control unit in order to act as the authentication office and the connection broker.
Let's have a look at the user interface.
So the user interface is pretty easy. It's just bringing up an on-screen display, which comes in as a kind of a browser interface, so it always has most current information. It gives me a list with all the devices, and I can simply select from them. Lots of people are afraid of using IP-based systems. I don't know why, because they're switching pretty fast, as you can see. It's almost an instantaneous switch. I don't even have to use the on-screen display in order to select one or the other channel. And lots of people are also afraid of the latency that the IP network might add. Well, we were just looking at the DCX 3000 product, which I have on this screen, which is a 0 latency uncompressed product. And here I have the same image, just a shared image, with the Agility sitting on top of the DCX 3000 even. So I would even expect more latency. But if I'm using the mouse or starting any kind of video here, enlarging the image, you can see and figure out by yourself where the latency is. So the latency is just about a frame, and that's almost unrecognizable in the daily use. So you have a quick interaction with the user interface, a direct response keyboard mouse interface. Even if you use, for the graphic specialists, Wacom tablets, you won't feel any kind of latency.
And as I say, we've been looking at this before we started talking, and I've been trying to look for the latency between the two, and it's visibly you just can't see it at all, so it's quite an amazing product. If people wanted to find out more about Agility, haven't been able to get to see you, what's the website?
The website again is www.blackbox.com on the international level, and for the Europeans we have www.blackbox.eu.
Mark, thank you very much. We've said that 3 times now, so don't forget to check the other videos out that are here at Black Box at BVE 2016. If you want even more, it's on our website, and that's kitplus.com.